We're gonna be eating alkalinized foods. Our body is gonna be alkalinized, and you'll never get a disease. Plus, we're gonna have spiritual super bodies. We're gonna be extraterrestrials. All right?
Yeah.
Very simple, man.
Ain't gonna be no kryptonite for us.
That's right. Ain't gonna be no kryptonite, man.
We're gonna have those extraterrestrial Kryptonian bodies.
That's right. That's right.
That's what we are.
And and you know what we got? We got Krypton.
Yep.
You know what Krypton? We got the Krypton for the elites, for Esau. You know what that Krypton is? Where's the Krypton? That's the Krypton. Right. This is the kryptonite right here.
That's the kryptonite.
All right? And we got it all up in Esau's face.
Yeah. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, which means the body doesn't get corrupt. So if the body don't get corrupt, you ain't gonna die. You know, it's as simple as that.
It doesn't fall apart.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Mort means die.
Mort means die.
All right? Immortality means not die. So High Priest Ariel was going off.
Yeah. So
you going off, Ariel.
54th verse. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where's thy sting? O grave, where's thy victory?
And that only applies to us. Because Esau is not going to get blessed like that. No. See, he wants to be us, but he can't be us.
Yeah, they're going to grow old and die and shit.
Or we're going to kill them.
Not us, man. We're going to be looking young, you know, and we're going to watch them grow old and shit. You know?
And see, an example of that was when you go back during the time of Adam and Methuselah and Lamech and Enoch and Noah, because they lived to be 800, 900. The oldest man that ever lived was 969 years old. And they were still having children at 800 years old, 900 years old.
Well, Noah started having children at 500.
Wait a minute, it didn't say that about the Dukes of Edom. Right? That ain't written in the scriptures. Edom always been weak, man. You know, it says one people shall be stronger than the other people, man. So that's us, man. And you know when they go for organs, you know whose organs they be taking?
Jake's.
There you go, brothers. Why? The white man's supposed to be so superior, he's supposed to be so strong. How come they go get Jake's organs? Because in reality, he's weak, man. He ain't nobody.
And among them Edomites, they got a ton of what you call special needs children. Heavy among that Edomite community. The Most High don't like them devils, man. They got heavy among Esau is special needs
one
kids.
Of the Rothschilds, going back, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, one of the Rothschilds came out mentally retarded. and they eat the best foods, man. Yep. They non-GMO, organic, but the kids still came out retarded. Why? The Most High upset their enterprise. All right.
Last year I saw a whole bunch of them Khazars, you know, fake Jews.
Right.
There was a whole bunch of them. They all had fucked up walks. They like had that Down syndrome shit.
Yeah,
it was all fucked up.
Most High bringing the curses on them, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
They look retarded. You know, they play funny, you know.
Yeah.
And then the women, you know about that in Brooklyn. They be shaving off all their hair. That's a wig they be wearing, man. They're trying to fit the curses.
Right, what they're doing, they're trying to fulfill the prophecy of one of the curses in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, 16th verse.
Right. There's a book, I forgot what
they're going to shave their head to say that there was a Most High that took the daughters of Zion's hair. Not them.
Right.
Instead of well-set hair baldness, they try to fit that.
Yeah, there's a book, I forgot the name of it. They go into the life of the so-called Jew, the Hasidim, how they live. And people are filthy, man. One of the books is
13 Tribes?
Alpha Kosler. Talks about how the head of the family, the grandfather or father it is, he washes his face, blows his nose and all that, then he passes it to the next one. You know? And then how when they have sex, they cut a sheep.
And David never. That's no. David never did that, man.
Man, they cut a sheep, man, a little hole.
And they stick their little penis through the hole.
Little pee-pee and shit, little hole. They have sex, you know. What kind of sex is that, man? You want to?
You know what cuts that? What is that? Proverbs 5:20, I believe. Proverbs 5:29.
They're stupid, man. When it shall not see the nakedness. They talk. That's not what it's talking about, man. And then the milk and the meat thing. They don't put milk and meat together in the refrigerator. They broke that down wrong.
Because they said thou shalt not see a calf in his milk.
In his mother's milk.
Mother's milk.
Yeah.
Meaning you're not supposed to take a baby cow or calf and kill it. That's how you get veal.
Right.
You got to let it fully grow.
Yep.
Right. So you brothers know that, right? You're not supposed to eat veal.
I think it's Proverbs 5:19.
Yep.
Satisfied with that breast. Go ahead, read. Listen up. Listen.
Proverbs 5:19. Let her be as a loving hind and pleasant roe.
That's how you're supposed to be with your woman. Go ahead.
Let her breast satisfy thee
Let her breast satisfy thee. Go ahead.
at all times.
At all times.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
And be thou ravished also with her love.
Now the word ravish means to rape, and be thou ravished with her love. All right.
And when you have sex with a woman, it's like going to war. You know. You know.
You're supposed to put in work.
Supposed to put in the stroke, man. She's supposed to be balling. Hey, Solomon.
Yep.
You know Solomon. You know, I hope I'm breaking it down right. Voices
break
in
it
the
down.
night.
Please,
Voices in the night. It says. I remember the part where it says voices in the night.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
But you said the thing with the sword to protect the woman from running out the door.
I didn't say that. Not today. I didn't say.
You said it a couple times. I don't know.
That's why I said I hope I'm breaking it down right.
Yeah.
Hey, you notice that?
Well, I'll say this. When you read about Solomon, of Solomon's son, Rehoboam, how did he say it? He said, he said, my pinky shall be harder than my father's loins.
Yeah.
Because when Solomon was living, he was living, all right? He was putting in work. He was enjoying himself, all right? And when he got with the woman, he was putting in heavy duty OT work.
Absolutely.
Which all jakes do. You know, when you're dealing with a woman that you're into, they hate you for that, man. Cause you get it, you might as well go all, go all the way, man. You know?
Yeah.
They want to feel like they got hit by a bus and a plane dropped on
But
them.
that's the fun of having sex, man.
Yeah.
That's why we call, like you see a chick with a fat ass, you say, I want to hit that. Well, we really mean we want to hit it, man. we want to hit it with the Maccabees hammer.
The hammer.
You know?
That's right. There's another scripture where it says, as the lust of a eunuch to the flower of a virgin. You brothers know about that? So what does that mean? The eunuch, he ain't gonna stroke her like he's afraid of her. He gonna overpower her and do.
But now, when you deal with a virgin, you're supposed to be nice with her until you pop that flesh right there, which is they call it popping that cherry. Which I can't tell you, I can't give you the experience. I never experienced it, man. I ain't never experienced. So you gotta be nice.
You gotta be tender.
And then when you get into it, then when she gets used to it, then you can go hard. All right.
Well, you work with her, you know. I'm not saying.
You gotta work. Like the dude said, Hunts Point, the guy on HBO. Work with me, baby. Work with me.
No, it's a working thing, man. It's friendship, like Dave Chappelle. It's friendship. It's loving. You know, Dave
You gotta hit them
And in the kingdom, like I said, in the kingdom, one average man might have 1,000 women. I might have 10,000 women. And we're gonna put work in on a daily basis, except for the Sabbath. And they're all gonna be fine. They're all gonna be young. All right. I don't want to say how young. They're gonna be young, and they're gonna be other nations, man.
Absolutely.
They're gonna be tender.
That's right. And ready. And ready.
They didn't wait
And in our kingdom, we're gonna really live, man. Isaiah 60 verse 1. We're gonna really live.
All of the black women them will die on this side. When they come back, they're not going to be able to sleep with Esau. They're not going
Hell no, they're going to just deal with us. No, hell no. They're just going to be in a room somewhere in their castle, and we're going to pop them when we want to pop them. All right?
Only Esau that's going to be the slave for them.
Yeah, Esau going to work for us. So you're going to have Edomite women that's going to work for them. Yeah, that's right. That's all right.
Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
It's talking about Israelites, Dr. James White. Go ahead.
And the glory of Yahweh is risen upon
The
thee.
word glory means kingdom. That's in Romans the 9th chapter. Go ahead.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
That's why you got a lot of these Negroes that are in Islam, the Moors, where there's no such thing as Moors. All right, African, back to Africa, Kemetic bullshit. You know, New Covenant, all that nonsense. Go ahead.
But Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Upon Israel. Go ahead.
And the Gentiles, Israelite foreigners, shall come to thy light.
Now that's the Gentiles right there is talking about Israelites. All right. Go ahead.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart